There are some rooms in a home that simply serves a purpose, and then there are rooms that become a sanctuary, a place to retreat, a place to recharge, and a place that instantly makes you feel at peace the moment you walk through the door. For me, that's exactly what my bedroom has become. Today, I'm finally revealing my main bedroom and main bathroom transformation. And honestly, this might be my favorite space inside of the entire house. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to another room reveal in my renovation series. Today, we're stepping into one of the most personal spaces in the house, my bedroom and my bathroom. Unlike the other rooms we've revealed, this transformation wasn't about major construction or rebuilding. This transformation was about creating a feeling. I wanted a space that felt warm, luxurious, cozy, common, and completely reflective of my personality and where I am in life currently. And after months of planning, painting, decorating, and making design decisions, I can now say I've fallen completely in love with this space. So let's take a look at where we came from and where we are now. When I first moved into this house in 2022, this room looked big, but I quickly realized it was actually quite small. The first thing I did back then before my shipment arrived in Jamaica was to paint. I created this accent wall that I was quite proud of for the past few years. After moving into this space, I realized the room was somewhat functional. I felt very limited with the amount of room that I had to move around. And even with all the limitations of the space in this room, this was the birthplace of Jet Setting with Jackie. I filmed most of my early episodes sitting right here in this room at my vanity that is now in my office. Even though I spent a lot of time in here, it didn't really feel like somewhere I looked forward to spending time. And as I've worked through renovating this house room by room, I knew eventually I wanted to create a bedroom that truly felt intentional to me. I wanted to design a space that was comfortable and specifically for me. So let's talk about the biggest decision for this room. I feel the biggest decision was the paint color. And if you follow the renovation journey, then you know I wasn't exactly playing it safe by choosing Benjamin Moore's Hale Navy as the color for this room. And not only did I paint the walls, I also decided to color drench the room. However, I did not do the doors or the trim in the same color. I left the trims in white and I painted the doors in black. And honestly, at first it was a little bit unnerving because dark colors can either look absolutely stunning or it can completely overwhelm a room. But the moment everything came together, I knew I'd made the right decision. The room immediately felt richer, warmer, and more sophisticated. And most importantly, it felt cozy, kind of like a warm hug, which is exactly what I needed from this space. When we initially painted this room, it was during the colder months in February. And at the time when we were painting, we didn't realize that the colder temperature was actually having an effect on the paint as the paint dried. But over time, I started to notice that parts of the wall looked very ashy or chalky. I did a bit of research to figure out what was happening, and that's when I realized that painting during colder weather could have that effect where the paint looks chalky. So I started looking for solutions on how to fix the issue. And I decided to go the route of painting a top coat over the Hale Navy. So when the temperature increased in May, we redid the painting of the room using this top coat, which is kind of similar to what you would do when you paint your nails. Like, that's kind of how I look at it.
Good morning, y'all. So today we are going to redo my bedroom walls a bit. So initially when we painted my bedroom, it was cold. It was during like rainy season and it was really cold outside some days. So what that did to the paint was it made the paint dry with like a chalky look to it. And with this Hale navy color, the chalkiness is very annoying. I'm going to see if I'm able to capture it on camera, because the thing is you don't see it all the time. You have to be at a certain angle to see it, but when you see it, it's annoying. So I did some research, looked it up, went to the stores, try to talk to people to figure out how to take care of it. I think I watched some videos on YouTube too. And it came down to us having to wipe the walls down and also add a top coat. So I think I mentioned in a video a while back that I was thinking about like adding a top coat to the wall, because I do think that similarly to when you get your nails done, I feel like the top coat will kind of seal everything in. And I feel like it would have gotten rid of the chalkiness. So that's what we're going to do today. So right now, I'm taking the room apart again. After we put it together, we're going to take it back apart, move some things out of here, pack some things up on the bed, take stuff off the wall, because we're going to have to wipe it all down, all of it, to get rid of the chalkiness. And then I purchased a gallon of this top coat, basically. I'll show you a picture of that. And we're going to add that to the wall. I'm hoping and praying that that takes care of it and it makes this Hale navy color just look seamless, because right now it's beautiful. I love it. I love the darkness. I love the richness. I love the moodiness of it. It's amazing. But seeing that chalkiness, I don't like that. And also depending on when you touch the wall, if you have anything on your hand, it's showing up. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to see if I can capture this on the wall and show you what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and try to take a look. So this is what I'm referring to. So I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if it's even going to show up in the camera right. That type of chalkiness, and it comes off. That's the crazy part. Like if you rub on it, it comes off. So we're going to clean that off today and give this a top coat. Another thing that we're going to do is, I'll look at it on this wall. Like you see it a lot depending on the angle that you're at, but it's very annoying. So another thing that I've noticed over time with this paint on this wall, this is my old accent wall, you could see the different paint triangles and other shapes that was on this wall before. I'll add a picture of that. So I think we're going to try to sand this down a little bit and see what effect that will have on this wall, because I don't like to be able to see what's underneath it. Like I can see the triangle that's right here, and then the one right next to it down here, and then there's one, like I don't like that. If we're gonna do it, I don't know, I like things done properly and right. So we're gonna redo this today. Fingers crossed it'll turn out great. I'll keep you all posted. So this wall got redone today, and it looks great. Looks great so far. I'm happy that we got it sanded down. Thanks to Matthew. He sanded down because the old paint that was on there, with the accent wall that I did, it was like so hard to not see it. Like I still see like little remnants of it here and like here, but oh man, it was really, really bad. So he wiped down the walls earlier today, so there's no more chalky look on the wall. And technically we could just leave it like that or just like add another coat, but I feel like there's a little bit here still. But I got the top coat, which is this. It says it's a primer, but technically it's a stop coat. Stop coat. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. It's a top coat type of thing, and it goes on. It's white when you first see it, but it's technically clear. It goes on transparent. So if you look at I know that the flash is causing the camera to glare, but you could see the shininess versus where there is none, because he was testing it over here earlier. So yeah, it definitely leaves a shiny finish, which I'm thinking will be good. All right, I'm gonna try this without the flash. You can see the shininess a little better. So you can see the difference from where it's shiny here and then it's not. It's a crazy difference. But that's what the top coat does to the wall. So I'm thinking with that, there will be no more ashiness, no more chalk.
When you paint your nails, you put a top coat on it to kind of seal the polish in and to give it like a little bit of a sheen. And that's exactly what this did for the room. One thing I love about Hale Navy is how it changes throughout the day. Like during the daytime, when the natural light is pouring into the room, it gives the color so much depth and character. Then at night, when the blackout curtains are closed, the room feels incredibly relaxing and comforting, almost like you're being wrapped in a blanket. It is dramatic, but it's also very common for me. And somehow it manages to feel both luxurious and welcoming at the same time. Another feature I absolutely love is the black doors. And yes, that black door theme is throughout the house, and the bedroom is no different. So the bedroom door, the bathroom door, and the closet doors are all painted black. Painting them black created the beautiful contrast throughout the space and helped ties everything together. And even though it's a simple upgrade, it makes such a big difference, not just for this bedroom, but just throughout the house. Once the painting was finally finished, it was time to bring the room to life. And that's where all the gold accent came in. I wanted the room to feel elegant without feeling too formal. So I incorporated gold throughout the design. The bedside reading light has a bit of gold accent to it. A lot of the decor has gold in it, the frames, the hardware throughout the room, and just the little details throughout. And together, they help create a warmth that completely balances this deep navy walls. The golden brown curtains I chose also ties in with the champagne gold undertones in the furniture. One of my favorite features is the artwork that is above the bed. I have 4 framed pictures featuring the female form that creates a beautiful focal point as you walk into the room. The artwork feels elegant, it's timeless, and feminine while still fitting the overall mood of the space. It immediately draws your eye when you walk into the room and really helps anchor the entire design. Another piece that means a lot to me is this original artwork. A friend of mine created it, and I purchased this back in 2018, and I've loved it ever since. The artwork features the silhouette of a woman lying across a bed, and while it's subtle, it continues the theme of just celebrating the beauty and the strength of the female form that is throughout this room. I've carried this piece with me for years. Every time I've moved, it has moved with me. And finally, seeing it displayed in a space where it truly belongs makes me appreciate it even more. One thing I never wanted this room to feel is like a showroom. I wanted it to feel personal. That's why I created this gallery wall filled with personal photographs and memories. These are moments that make me smile, moments that remind me where I've been, and moments that help make this room feel a lot more like home. Over here in this corner is my little sitting area. And this corner might be one of my favorite spaces in the room. It's where I can sit with a cup of coffee or tea just to read, to think, to journal, or simply just enjoy a quiet moment to myself. Every bedroom, if possible, should have a little corner that invites you to slow down. And this corner does exactly that for me. And of course, we can't forget my ficus tree. Adding greenery instantly softens the room and brings life into the space. It helps balance all the darker tones while making the room feel fresh and inviting. As everything started coming together, I realized something. This room reminds me of a beautifully decorated hotel room. And not just any hotel room. It feels like a luxury boutique hotel that has been customized specifically for me. Every detail reflects my style, and every piece has a purpose. And every corner feels a bit more intentional. Now let's step into the bathroom. This bathroom isn't particularly large, but one of the biggest lessons I've learned during this renovation journey is that size doesn't determine how beautiful a space can become. Thoughtful design does. I do plan in the future to move my closet into my attic space and to extend the bathroom a bit more, but that's definitely down the line, not anytime soon. So the bathroom is painted Sherwin-Williams Spa, the same color as the guest bathroom. And I absolutely love how fresh and airy this color feels. After stepping out of the deep, dramatic navy tones of the bedroom, this soft blue creates the perfect contrast. This room instantly feels brighter. It's common, it's clean, and it's also welcoming. For the design, I chose a combination of black, gold, white, and silver accents. These colors tie beautifully into the bathroom while still allowing the bathroom to have its own identity. I've also added wall shelving for both storage and decor. Not only does it provide more functionality, but it also helps draw your eyes upward and makes the room feel larger than it actually is. Even though this bathroom is relatively small, it now feels open, organized, and intentional. And that's exactly what I needed for this space. If you're interested in knowing where I've purchased any of the items throughout my renovation, the information will be in the description box below. I've also linked as many products as possible to my Amazon storefront. I will include things like the decor, lighting, shelving, curtains, storage solution, bathroom accessories, and many of the items featured throughout this transformation. Some of those links are affiliate links, which means I may earn a small commission if you purchase through them at no additional cost to you. And as always, I appreciate your support because it helps me to continue creating content and sharing this renovation journey with you all. Now, let's put this bedroom together once and for all. Now, here's the full reveal of the main bedroom. Now, you know I couldn't just let you leave without showing you what the room looks like at night. So enjoy the bedroom after dark. Now, it's funny because when I first started renovating this house, I thought I was simply just improving on each room, adding some paint color here, changing some art hardware there. But what I've realized is I'm actually creating a home that reflects exactly who I am. And now it's more evident in these two spaces. The combination of this bedroom and bathroom has completely changed how I experience my home. There are days now where I genuinely don't want to leave my room because I've created a space that feels peaceful, comfortable, beautiful, and completely more like me. And that's one of the best feelings in the world. Thank you so much for joining me for another reveal episode. If you enjoyed following this renovation journey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what your favorite feature was. Is it the Hale navy color drenching, the artwork, the sitting area, the gallery wall, or the spa blue bathroom? Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next reveal. Bye.